Today, we're diving into a tech innovation that has shaped the way we live, Apple Pay. Welcome back to the Clean Router channel. As it celebrates its 10th anniversary, it's time to look back at how Apple Pay changed mobile payments forever. With a single tap, your smartphone transformed into your wallet, thanks to NFC technology that made transactions quicker and more secure. But as we celebrate, we also need to ask, has Apple been too protective of its feature, locking out competition? Stick with us to explore how this impacts both developers and users alike, and how Clean Router, your trusted partner for 15 years, continues to protect your family's online activity. In 2014, Apple launched Apple Pay, promising to change how we pay forever. Unlike simply saving a credit card number on your phone, Apple Pay enabled users to pay with just a tap using NFC technology. It wasn't just about convenience. It was about redefining security in an age where data breaches were becoming increasingly common. Apple Pay was even a key feature for the Apple Watch, adding another layer of innovation to its new product lineup. This wasn't just an incremental improvement. It was a leap forward in how we handle financial transactions. But as great as Apple Pay was, Apple also locked it down, preventing other developers from tapping into its functionality. From the start, Apple maintained tight control over Apple Pay, making sure only Apple Wallet could access the NFC chip for tap-to-pay. This meant that competitors had no chance of developing apps that could offer similar features. Essentially, Apple created a monopoly within its ecosystem for mobile payments, forcing developers to use Apple Wallet and pay a 0.15% fee on each transaction. Even if someone wanted to innovate or create a competitive alternative, the closed system made it impossible. You may have noticed that no alternative apps have popped up in the last 10 years. And that's by design. Apple doesn't allow them to exist. Now, a decade later, Apple Pay is everywhere, and Apple has achieved what it set out to do. Mobile payments have become a regular part of our lives, with millions of people tapping their phones for everything from groceries to transit. Apple Pay is not just a tool. It has become part of the fabric of our daily routines. But has Apple's tight control stifled potential innovations in this space? That's a question worth asking as we look to the future. What could we have seen if Apple had opened up the NFC chip to third-party developers? For developers, Apple's lockdown on tap-to-pay functionality has been a frustrating roadblock. Imagine trying to innovate in the mobile wallet space only to be blocked at every turn. Because Apple controls the only door to tap-to-pay, developers have no choice but to integrate their apps with Apple Wallet. This comes with added fees and restrictions, and it limits what's possible outside of Apple's walled garden. Developers are left with a dilemma: work with Apple's system or get left out entirely. Could this have led to a stagnation in innovation for mobile payments? From a user's perspective, the experience has been smooth and reliable. Apple Pay works seamlessly, making transactions easy and secure. But the lack of competition means users never get to see what alternatives might look like. Imagine a world where different mobile wallets compete to offer better features, rewards, or security options. Unfortunately, we don't get to explore that world because Apple has locked down its ecosystem. Is user convenience worth the cost of stifled competition? Just as Apple Pay controls the tap-to-pay space, Clean Router has been controlling and protecting the online world for families. For 15 years, we've provided trusted protection that ensures families are safe while using the internet, blocking harmful content and managing online activity. As we discuss Apple Pay's dominance, it's important to note that Clean Router has always supported families by offering them control over their online experiences. We, too, create a safe ecosystem, but one built on transparency and protection rather than exclusion. Our goal is to help families enjoy the benefits of the internet without the risks, just as Apple Pay seeks to provide secure transactions. In its 10 years, Apple Pay has expanded globally, being accepted in more countries and by more retailers than ever before. It's a testament to how widespread mobile payments have become. However, while users enjoy the global reach, the control Apple maintains over the system remains unchanged. The question now is, will Apple ever open up to competition? Or will the next 10 years look the same as the last? For users, this means a predictable but limited experience. The global expansion highlights Apple's success, but also underscores the company's unwillingness to loosen its grip. While Apple Pay seems free for users, there are hidden costs. Merchants pay a fee, and developers who want to use Apple Wallet face additional charges. These fees might not affect users directly, but they could lead to higher prices for goods and services in the long run. This model has sparked debate over whether Apple's monopoly on tap-to-pay is healthy for the industry. As we look to the future, will Apple's grip loosen? Or will these unseen costs continue to grow? As Apple Pay enters its second decade, it's clear that the landscape of mobile payments will continue to evolve. But the big question is, will Apple allow competition to flourish, or will it keep control over the tap-to-pay market? For users, the system works, but it could be so much more. The future might hold new innovations if Apple decides to open up its ecosystem. Until then, we can only imagine what could be possible in a more competitive market. Clean Router, like Apple Pay, aims to keep you protected and secure, but with transparency and flexibility at our core. Apple Pay has indeed changed the way we pay. But it's important to question whether its closed ecosystem is truly in the best interest of innovation and competition. As we celebrate this milestone, it's crucial to think about what the next decade might bring.
Do you know what your kids are looking at on the internet? Now you can with the Clean Router. Clean Router is the ultimate parental controls. The Clean Router allows parents to easily manage all devices in your home and stop internet pornography. It controls everything connected to your home Wi-Fi. The time restriction tool makes it easy to set when they are allowed to have internet access. Let the Clean Router help you enforce bedtimes, homework sessions, and quiet hours. Manage your kids' internet from anywhere on the go with parental controls on your phone. The Clean Router is simple to install and easy to use. The 7-layer IntelliFilters keep your kids safe. It logs all the activities per device in an emailed report. Clean Router is the ultimate parental controls. Get yours at cleanrouter.com today.